Are the Atlanta Falcons making another big move this year right now? And to a lot of people, they're saying maybe. But to me, I'm saying yes. I believe they are. And the reasons why I believe they are is, number one, they restructured Jesse Bates to back in his contract. Essentially, they freed up cap space this year, and then they have basically moved it around via signing bonus so that it is back in heavy. I think he's due to make $21.6 million the next 2 years. And essentially, it frees up about $7 million this year. Now, I also want to mention that the Atlanta Falcons have an open roster spot on their 53-man roster. And for those looking out there, not only are the Atlanta Falcons opening up cap space, but they're freeing up a roster spot. This could mean that they're interested in signing another or trading for another player. Now, there's also a lot of people who are saying, hey, that's not happening. The Atlanta Falcons aren't making any moves. They're just getting under that salary cap space and basically providing themselves with some additional money going into the offseason, so they have a little money in their pocket. And to that I say, maybe, but if the Atlanta Falcons were needing to get under that, basically that hard cap, why would they free up about $7 million to have in their pocket? Normally, teams would just make those minor moves, get right under that cap hit line, and then kind of, if they need to free up space going forward, they'll restructure mid-season and then go right there. But why would the Atlanta Falcons basically front end clear so much space to sign or trade for a player? Now, I personally think this means the Atlanta Falcons are signing one of two players. They're signing either or trading for a starting level receiver, or they're trading for a starting level cornerback. Now, I think a big name to put out there is John Mechie. Now, one thing, a lot of people are saying this player is a phenomenal target for the Atlanta Falcons. He has not been able to prove himself in the Houston Texans offense because they've just continued to bring in player after player after player, especially at the wide receiver position. Not only do they have Nico Collins, not only do they have Tank Dell, but they just brought in Stephon Diggs. So there's not a lot of room for John Mechie to be that type of player. He is a quick twitch, very fast player that can take that top off of defense. He is that quintessential slot receiver who can run routes, but also has speed to burn people and burn safeties over top. And I think that he will be a phenomenal addition for the Atlanta Falcons. Not only you can bring him, he can play well with Drake London and Kyle Pitts as well as Darnell Mooney, but it allows Ray McCloud, I keep saying, allows him to be that true return specialist that he's really good at. It also allows him to be that gadget kind of player, that player you need to run jet sweeps and things like that. And so for the Atlanta Falcons to be freeing up cap space, this means they are going to make a big trade, and I think John Mechie is a trade that they could potentially execute. Now, there's one more other trade that I think may be possible, and that the Atlanta Falcons are in the Hassan Reddick sweepstakes. For whatever reason, the Jets are being very, very bullish. I mean, they traded for this guy. Not bullish, but bullheaded. I mean, they traded for this guy. Then they were like, okay, we don't really want to sign him to a contract. We want him to sign our contract. And this guy's like, hey, I'm not going to play. And they're just in stalemate right now. And the Atlanta Falcons could just swoop in and kind of steal him. Not steal him, but sign him for a third-round pick, clear up some cap space, and then sign him to a future deal. Can you imagine this? Hassan Reddick, Matthew Judon in that defense. I'm telling you, Terry Fontenot will probably have a statue at the city if he pulls it off. But I think that the Atlanta Falcons are still in the sweepstakes for Hassan Reddick. I mean, it is a simple third-round pick move away, from making it happen. And the Atlanta Falcons could say, hey, maybe this is possible. Maybe we double down on this edge rush need that we've had on the several years. We liked Hassan Reddick. We've kind of been watching him before he got traded to the Jets. Let's see if we can bring him on the team and pair him with Matthew Judon. Now, that could be a potential. That could be what happened. And if that is what's going to happen, the Atlanta Falcons will definitely be in the Super Bowl. More realistically, I think they will end up trading for a corner or trading for a starting level receiver. And to be honest, I think John Mechie is the guy that you can sign and basically say, here's where they're going. No, he won't cost a lot for them on the books, but then he is still on his rookie contract, so you can slot him in with that $7 million left, and then I think you'll have an additional couple million left just in case for that safety stock that a lot of people are saying the Atlanta Falcons will need. But I will say this. Do not be shocked in the next few days to hear that the Atlanta Falcons have traded for somebody. I am hearing that they will offer a third-round pick, maybe even a second-round pick to pick up a player that they really think will help them this year. And for them, there's a lot of value out there still in the third-round pick range that they can pick up and sign and allow to help their team going forward. So please, 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 beware, because the Atlanta Falcons are moving money around to make another move. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.